Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright. Just making sure everything's working. Okay, we should begin at any moment. Okay. There we go. Alright. Yo, what's up guys? It is Brother Shield here. Today we're gonna play episode 2 of The Walking Dead, the final season. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard about what's going on with Telltales right now. Long story short, the company was somewhat effectively cancelled. And people are claiming that episode 2 and episode 3 and episode 4 may not be coming out. So I just want to clarify, Telltale also did a post, or just did a tweet, stating that episode 3 and 4 of the final season of The Walking Dead may come out. They're not gonna make any promises, but they have just mentioned a tweet. However, future Telltale development as of now is pretty much gone, like Game of Thrones, The Wolf Among Us, or at least Stranger Things. Yeah, there was supposed to be a Telltale version. So I don't know if this is going to be the last Telltale episode. I'm going to say it straight up. Episode 2 may end up being The Walking Dead in general, I think, or episode 2 may end up being the final Telltale game that I may end up playing. So, as we can see here from the update, the 3rd episode and the 4th episode is going to come out late this Christmas. So, November is going to be episode 3, and episode 4 is going to be this December. So again, they're not making any promises, so this is something else entirely. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on with the video. So episode 2. So save 1. So again, sadly I could not make any of the I couldn't import any of my old save files. I did redo 1 and 2, but
previously
that's
on
pretty
The
much
Walking
about
Dead, AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. I didn't want to risk it, so I let him take some of the food and leave. I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the Raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him he could stay, but he couldn't be our leader. But then, Marlon was dead, and AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To always aim for the head.
Nice to know he's learning. But sometimes he needs to learn to read the situation. But okay. So hopefully my PC doesn't crash this time. If it does, I'm gonna end up recording the entire thing later on. Because well, I did try to stream just now and then it just crashed. Luckily it was just 3 minutes in, so yeah, hopefully I should be able to play the whole walkthrough without any crashes this time. So without further ado, let's get on with the story. Okay. So we're gonna continue from where we left last time. Again, we're following the first walkthrough. This time, no interruptions. Okay.
Made you some coffee. It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
Thanks for the cough. Sorry, just connecting some audios here.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Last night, with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me. Am I a murderer?
No! Oh my God!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
He's dead. The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. You promised Marlon. You said you'd help him fix things. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Lewis called me a murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody. He kept telling lies.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
Gotta teach him, people.
What are we gonna do?
Back off, all of you!
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him!
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
No, he wouldn't do that. He'd never hurt any of you. It was Marlon threatened us.
AJ pointed the gun first.
We get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem Clem, if I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
Be forgiven.
We can forgive them. Murderers, even some monsters, they get a second chance.
Some monsters, not all.
When bad people, like murderers, try to make it right, that's when other people forgive them.
That sounds hard.
It is. We're going to fix this, you and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Save you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next? A Sim? Willie?
Haven't enough people died tonight? Brody, Marlon, we can't keep killing each other.
Fuck, are you saying that to me after what he did? Screw both of you.
Hey, what is it?
You've killed a lot of
Mostly in
people.
self-defense.
You told me your
No!
family became a
That is
monster.
not what I choose.
But you didn't kill him because he wasn't a threat. Is that why you didn't kill him?
You dare ask me that. I couldn't do it.
How can you ask me that? What you did is completely different.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to make you mad at all.
I can still hear him telling me not to do it.
I said I'm sorry.
I still hear it sometimes.
Sorry, I'm still a bit sore about that, Lee.
I love you, Clem.
I love you back.
Okay.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty. It was complicated.
Okay, find us the courthouse.
What's that?
That's where the trials happen. You appear before a judge.
There are no more judges.
I guess you're right. You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Vile started soon. See you out there.
Sorry, I'm just way too invested in the story. I just really want to hear every single detail.
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
I remember having an afro like that. Oh, Last of Us. I still feel the Last of Us vibe. Okay. When you're ready to go to the funeral. We still end up, I think we're gonna end up, this place might end up being destroyed in the final episode, but that's if it comes out. Okay. Alright, now we're getting somewhere.
They look good together.
Do you think his is better?
No, I like
All
them
right.
both.
That's good. much, AJ.
Time to go?
Soon.
So this is definitely not a point-and-click adventure. It's more of a... Because the little analogs, well, the little pointy thing's not there. You just move and select. Okay. Oh, I just can't wait to see Lily. I just hope I see Kenny. Oh.
Ready?
Oh boy. Here we go. Ooh, Lily. I just saw the trailer. Oh my days, it was just so awesome. We are gonna see Lily. All right. I will try and oh, hold on. Let me talk after the dialogue. I like hearing all the dialogues. AJ is shaped by what you teach him. Yep. You taught him to regret his action. Well, don't ever be sorry. Ooh, attend the funeral. Okay, but there's only 2 episodes left. Not really gonna... Unless AJ makes it to the TV series. By the way, the final season of the... No, not the final. The Walking Dead, the TV series, the one with Rick, may end up being the last one we have of him. Apparently there was some issue with, well, AMC and, I can't remember off by heart, but apparently it's going to be the final season of Rick. The character may not die, but the actor playing Rick, Andrew Logan, is it? Andrew Garfield? No, Andrew Garfield, that's Spider-Man. Andrew... Andy, I keep thinking, I can't know off my heart. I should know these characters off my heart. But anyway, I still hope I see Kenny though. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm just walking around. Okay.
I did that.
Come on.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem? What? Why do people have funerals? Tin said they used to have them where they died. But I don't get it.
Well, to remember people we loved.
They loved Marlon.
Yeah, they did.
I made them all sad. Like if someone took you away. Does everyone get a funeral?
People do. Some animals, too.
Even monsters?
Marlon did bad things, but he wasn't a monster.
So I said everyone.
I know. 10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Yeah, but don't forget Marlon also killed Brody.
Marlon was... I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch. Dude, don't. Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing. We all saw it, and no one stopped him.
You're right, Mitch. Marlon didn't deserve what AJ did to him.
I know what I did. I'm sorry. I know I'm a murderer, but I'm gonna
Atone.
Yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
She's got a point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Then whose fault was it?
Whatever happened before, AJ shouldn't have killed Marlon.
Yeah, he wasn't hurting anybody when I killed him.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
I don't want to leave, but if you all decide we should, we'll go.
Clem.
You heard her, kid. A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
Fine. I guess we're fucking voting.
Louis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him?
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
No. Wants to stay with the master.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
Please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, the music. Copyright, definitely. I'm getting that copyright. But this is YouTube, I don't really care.
Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. Sometimes I don't know the reason why, so I guess I'll keep gambling lots of moves and lots of rails.